listen to all the adoring applause and fandom. Hi, we are in Nashville. We are today talking about one of our favorite topics, the Maton guitars. What makes these Maton guitars so special, you ask? I'll tell you my favorite part. Yes, Keith Urban plays them. That's important. Yes, Tommy Emmanuel, who you may have seen in a video, sit pretty close to where I'm sitting right now. Trust me, this video will not sound as good as that one did. Yes, he plays them as well, and he makes them sound incredible. Here's my favorite part. Up on top, the battery compartment is accessible while I'm playing. Let's say I'm playing a show. Not this year, but let's say next year. I'm able to access the battery compartment while I'm performing, and I can change batteries on my pickup. It's a AA. I don't think there's another company that makes one that does it this easily. In, ready. Now, we're not plugged in at the moment because I want to show you 3 models from Maton that are in their signature body size, and then the 12 string, but that's special. This is the 808. You're more than welcome to come up with whatever you want 808 to stand for. I like to think of it as like Magnum drove a 308, so maybe this is like 5 better than that, 500 better than Magnum was in Hawaii also. That's not anywhere near. Back to the purpose of today's visit. This is an all-Blackwood guitar. We so often hear Blackwood referred to as Australian Blackwood, Tasmanian Blackwood. There they just call it Blackwood. This instrument has a really pretty back on it. So that center seam with a little bit of sapwood, I can see the grain line. You can see it. I'm not looking at it, but I know it's there. They also put a Blackwood top on this instrument. This is kind of where this model starts. They move into the cedar top. Then obviously with Tommy and Michael Fick's models, and the Nashville model, named for our fair city, that has a spruce top. This is an all Blackwood instrument. I wanted to give you an idea what these sound like when you compare the 3 models that we stock, which are the 808 non-cutaway, the 808 with the cutaway, and then I've got a 12 string. As I add more strings, I take more body away. It's a give and take, as is are parts of life. So listen. It's got a crispy, bright top end, I think a little more pronounced on the top end than the cedar guitars. But I want you to listen for the difference between this and the cutaway, because we're talking about that in a moment. It's nice, I like it. Now, check this out. When I move from the non-cutaway to the cutaway, listen. Hear, strangely, not what I'm expecting to hear. I would expect to hear a little bit less of some low end, and I actually don't. I, for some reason, hear as much or almost more punch and definition to the sound. I find the same occurrence with the cutaway cedar instrument and the non-cutaway cedar instrument, the SRS 808, same deal. When I strum one of those, I get a really punchy sound from the cutaway. I tend to get a little more, maybe it's less punch. I don't know. I want you to tell me what you think, because I hear them very differently. I don't just view them as the same instrument, one being a cutaway and one not. I do hear a slight difference, and I hear it more so on these models than on the spruce instruments and the thought plickens. The 12 string. I thought I had something to say and I didn't, so let's just go to the 12 string. When in doubt, grab another guitar. All right, check this out. This is just for fun. I feel the need to get really close to the microphone, and that's not what a microphone is designed to do. I'm like a guy at a one of those dinners where they invite someone who'd never spoken on a microphone. I'd like to think that, yeah. Yeah. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. All tuning issues aside, that's a pretty rad sounding, very small bodied 12 string. Again, with my favorite pickup system, with my favorite take the batteries out novelty trick. Either of the cutaway, non-cutaway, or the 12 string, any of those three can be plugged in with their AP5 Pro system. It works incredibly well through an amp. Obviously, you've heard Tommy plug into the Udo amps that we're featuring. These guitars sound really good acoustically. They're really fun to play because they're all manageable sizes. Plugged in or acoustically, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you use yours, if you got it from us, where you got it if you didn't get it from us, and where it's traveled and where it may travel next, if that's ever allowed to happen again. Maton guitars, they're some of our faves, and I wanted to give you an idea of what the Blackwood models sounded and looked like today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please follow us on Instagram. Please suggest interesting tunings for my 12 string, because as you can tell, I've invented one of my own. It's close to standard, but it's not quite there. It's a little wavery. It's like the Dudley Moore of tunings, just a little bit. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you.